Yeah, I mean, there was a scrum. I mean, Pella stayed in front of Fox, forced him to spin, and then Jimmy, flew out of nowhere to be able to get that contest to make it just a little bit tougher of a pull-up. Fox is fully capable of making those kind of shots, particularly at the end of games. So I think Jimmy just got him to, to see something different, and it was off. I mean, and then it was a scrum. Terry jumped as high as he possibly could. I think Sabonis, did a shove, which you're not going to call at that point in the game, and we just couldn't come up with the rebound. Couldn't secure it, couldn't knock it away, couldn't tip it out of his hands, or just all it would have taken is a tip somewhere else, and we secure the win. I mean, it's unfortunate. It's a tough loss because we showed the resolve. We had another one of those third quarters. It went the other way in the third, but I thought we showed some great toughness in the fourth quarter to climb back into it, take the lead, and take control of it. There's a couple of plays. The foul on DeRozan's three and made that one. A 4-point play on that one, and then Fox's drive. Monk's drive. We're up 3. It's just a straight line drive. We didn't challenge it, and that just kept them in the game a little bit.
Is there any rhyme or reason to these third quarters?
I don't know. If we've looked at everything, at just some point you just have to take a stand and to say enough is enough. In these third quarters. We played a great half again. I feel like we outplayed them, in those other quarters. It's just we're gonna have to figure it out. We're gonna have to figure it out. It's 3 straight games. We have to call the first time out, and it just, it takes a little bit of the wind out of your sails. But with that said, still, it's not all going to go perfect. I thought we responded much better, in the fourth quarter. And you take the lead, go up, 5 points, then up 3. You should win those games, and we just weren't able to do it.
Obviously some good moments from Larson in the third. What has earned his trust from you to put him back in there in the fourth late?
Well, he's a two-way player. And even though he's a rookie by NBA standards, he has a great deal of competitive experience. So he's savvy. He has the toughness that we like. He can guard multiple positions. Everybody feels comfortable with him already. And he's spent a whole career, knowing how to fit in offensively on the other end. He did some really good things defensively, and a lot of these intangible effort plays.
Fox, DeRozan, and Monk it's hard to stay in front of them, but particularly in those third quarters that we've seen in other games. What do you think is happening particularly with the defense?
Yeah, each game is a little bit different. This one, Fox just got going. I mean, it was easy bucket after easy bucket after easy bucket. Then all of a sudden, okay, now he feels comfortable. You don't want to play with fire like that. And then everybody else, got going because, he's the head of the snake. But if he's playing great, I'm sure it gives them a boost of confidence, the rest of the guys throughout the roster. And that's what happened. But there was, he was just getting to whatever spot he wanted to get to, and we didn't offer enough resistance. It doesn't matter. If you're making shots, turnovers, game going one way or another. That's a great way to, stop a run is you get 3 straight tough stops, or make it tough and make them work into the clock, and we just weren't able to do it. There just seemed like quick buckets without any resistance or even any passes.
Last question.
Erik, did you consider making a defensive sub there at the end on that last possession, maybe putting Haywood in?
No, at that point he didn't have any. That's a tough spot. I don't think it would have changed anything. Pella got in front of him, and Jimmy, made a great rotation. It just took, another effort to tip it or block it, or, just something. Everybody jump, to tip that ball away. Thanks. All right, thank you.